Alrighto, we're playing more League of Legends. Oh my god, time for some high stakes action. Time to get the blood pumping, guys, with some League of Legends. Enemy team is looking fun. Huh? What is this team comp? They have Viego mid. I'm pretty sure he gets his salad tossed by Jace, although I could be wrong. Still hit the DPI button on my mouse. Okay. Let's get to lane. She's running TP, which makes killing her easier, but if she teleports after I kill her... Okay. Nice. Start the lane off with a 300 damage combo. Oh, they got chased in there. Rip. I won't submit to the mandates. Well, this sucks. I just have to give up prio. Yeah, I gotta just give up prio. Sucks. I offer you freedom in death. Okay. We're doing fine. Will drown in blood. She got messed up there, didn't she? Not doing the greatest job farming, if I'm being honest. She got that. Freedom. What you will. Why'd they flash, man? I fat fingered it. That sucked, dude. Come on. There will be no peace. I literally fat fingered my flash like that. I fat fingered my flash. I get ganked. Whatever. You can't kill me in a way that matters. That's really unenjoyable, stupid game. And they do that in that mini wave too, by the way, which is awesome. Cool champ. Let's just sit up. Imagine chilling while playing this game. Pretty wild. I mean, they have the advantage. Surely they... Oh my god. You know what? Might as well. Cool, huh? Thought she had TP. That was a mistake. For sure. But if this crashed into this wave as well, it would still be good. Because she loses that, and the one she didn't farm there. And I get all this plus the next. Yeah, she grief there. If she just saved her flash from the initial fight, maybe she lives. But like, I played it so that even if she had flash, it wouldn't matter. With the EQ. Alright. Pretty chill now. We're just gonna go for Tabbies. Oh, she's mid. That sucks. Should have pinged. I should have pinged. Diego's got 3 kills. Let's just take a look around here.
War is coming. Beautiful.
She's here. This will just get me killed. It's Bayle, Fiora, and potentially the Viego. Got her. Yeah, he gets her. There we go.
I'm not a savior.
Trying to help him shove. Yep. Good. Back top. Thing is, if he pushes like that, he just gets killed by the Viego and an all-in. This is pushing into me. Good. We're just top diffing in this. In the house. Let's get up there. Don't you dare. He's missing. Mario's missing, bro. Bro. Well, Fiora wasn't even necessary there. They just killed him on their own. Killed them on their own. Also, one bad thing is I've been out here for so long. I have 1.5k unspent gold.
Your neck is exposed.
We get R in 15 though, so I'm pretty sure I can just kill her with the level lead alone. Could also just farm. Get like a really massive slow push going. Crash. What do you call off that? We definitely get, I mean, not try for some Tabbies. Oh, come on. She blocked both of it. I thought the flash Q would catch her off guard. Just to get a plating. Oh my god, the cannon was in range. Why did it target me? Now I have to recall. The cannon was under the turret. It just chose to attack me. I get that one too. Isn't that broken? Okay, that's broken, right? I should have only gotten one. Alright, whatever. That's pretty huge, even though I don't get the kill. Because of how many minions she lost. And I got 2 platings, so... I guess it works out in the end. I mean, we're doing quite well so far. It's just... Viego's getting a lot of kills. And now bot lane is now... getting kills too, apparently.
This power was meant to destroy gods, men, everything.
Wasn't that like a really good vital for her? Why'd she cancel it?
Every king dies, some faster than others.
Didn't land that? We're just chilling though.
Howl heralds war and death.
My Q didn't land. I really egoed it. I thought I'd one-shot him with an Oxymite. He's level 9. Ugh, man. I'm just annoyed my Q didn't land on the Viego there, but even if he did, he has got so much health there. Because of his level. Ugh, whatever. How do you lose the mid, man? He is getting camped hard, but like, just so pushed up. Like he's just jungle food every time.
Slaughter the lions in their den.
Yes, I did hook the minions so she wouldn't get the plating.
Do not deny me.
That's her TP. Let's go check this.
Demands royal blood.
Oh my god! Dude. Where is our... Whatever, man. Just randomly just hits that riposte. Yeah, this is lost. Doesn't matter.
Tickled.
After all I did topside, it just doesn't amount to anything because everyone's just sucks. There's not a single person who's competent. And she got Ravenous, that's top lane over, isn't it? Hmm. Any help? Any help? Anyone with dashes? Yeah, they're so useful, right? No CC, no damage, just worthless. That's my team. Like, just a bunch of subhuman champions picked. So I have to practically just walk in alone every time. Like, what are these? What is this team? No CC, no mages, nothing tanky. Ugh. Let's just lose this. Like champ select, we low-key lost there, but then in-game, mid's getting pushed in so hard. And then that's spreading to bot. It's over. I love my lane, by the way. Completely stomp her, gap her. Doesn't matter. Should have never gone mid there. Should just stayed up here and kept farming for myself.
The world will embrace chaos.
Actually disgusting. Alright, got stride, woohoo. That's so much gold, man. Running around farming my teammates. I can't stay here, she just straight kills me. She finds me. Did I just press no? Gone. And she's level 11. She just completely out-heals everything I do to her, doesn't she? Yeah, if I fire her in the minion wave, it's over. Because she just Tiamat's it and heals.
Keep me out.
What's he doing here? Also, I barely did anything there because this item is fair and balanced. Cool. Awesome. Literally are losing the game to this cheese grief pick. Look at our backline. All damage dealers, by the way. 100 damage and auto attack. I don't think I even get close to killing him there. Maybe if I have like level 16 ultimate, I can dream about it. Otherwise, no. That works. Oh my God. What is that? Our team just is worse at everything. What do we have on this team? We're less mobile. We have we have more range. That's it. But because they're so mobile, it doesn't matter because they can just get out of that range. We're less tanky. We're what? Less CC, less everything. What do we do?
Not even death can contain me.
It's like just we spawned this game to lose essentially.
Witness the end of an empire.
Ooh. Oh, she's dead. I'm dead here too if they want. Good. They're ignoring me. He gets bodied there. He's like 3k health.
The throne doesn't interest me. Putting an axe in it does.
Am I not just gonna get killed here?
You could have walked away.
I pressed R! I pressed R! I pressed R! I pressed it! Oh my God! I pressed it! I literally spammed it on her, and it didn't start. Oh my God! Whatever. What are we doing here? Nice. Let's get chased down. God, I know I pressed R there. You could like, can you not hear that on the mic? I mashed it. Doesn't go through. End the game, man. Ugh. Okay, maybe come back and win with the Jinx, but it's such a painful game, man.
Be free to fight. Be free to kill.
Just kidding. Like, when I say game, I don't mean the match. I mean, like, the entire game of League of Legends.
I'll purge the old order so it cannot stifle the crucible of violence.
Okay, that was not the best positioning from the Jinx. Just ghost into it. Okay, I'm never reaching anyone or anything. Stop chasing. Before we get killed the same way we got killed last time. Well, let's try to go for this Fiora. He's dead under turret. Balanced. Are they ever gonna nerf Ravenous? No. I like how at any point in the game there's like a spreadsheet value that they could just change, just one, that would immediately make the game better. And they just don't do it for like half the year until it's ruined enough games. This thing. Cripple this thing. It sucked when it was like this before. It sucks now. It breaks every champion it's viable on. Like, just nerf it so that we don't have to nerf the champions. They're gonna do that though. Nah.
If they won't give up their power, I'll tear it out of them. I've tolerated gods and kings long enough.
Can't you take him? I guess Styrax, so maybe not. Bro? You just let her go? Alright, the game's just over then. That was a lucky inhib. We just got a quadra off that. Alright, let's hope Jinx got some of those kills. Okay. I mean, if she can get some kills here, we can just play with her. Literally the answer to all of our problems is the Jinx.
An age of conflict.
Shut, dude, I can't. One of the reasons I don't even play this skin anymore is it's such a stupid skin. Every time he opens his mouth, it's dumb. Like, it's just some dumb quote. Like, it's just insanely annoying. I'll just chase her down.
The wolves are at your door.
There you go. Get her out the way. Yeah, don't stay there. Don't stay there.
I have your scent. I'll cut that head from your neck. Always more rulers to put down.
Could go and get the ward, but yep. They're already in our jungle.
I reject the delusion of control.
What? Oh yeah, I just bought it because I've been a bit of a brokey the whole map. Or the game. Whatever. That sucked. If I just land that stride, we kill. But actually, no. Because if we chase her down, they get inhibs and slash the Nexus. We can't commit to a pick like that. Not with the whole team.
War is coming. Beautiful, unending war.
Definitely the man's place. I can actually just start playing the game unlike the map. Make it to fights and such.
I'm not a savior. I'm an executioner. The old guard will be purged.
They have the ward there, so they saw me miss that cannon. Oh. We gotta play it carefully here. Guys.
Save the world from its weakness.
We can't, like, go like that. I wanna die, honestly, in game.
Endless conflict lies beyond the so brittle, so worthless. This
That's it. At least that's another trick gone from there. Whatever.
what I hunger for is war.
Man. The only thing that matters in late game split push is just mobility.
War separates men from kings, predators from prey.
What the?
Demacia is a disease. I am the cure.
Alright. Still can't beat me, huh? Feature. Yeah, I have not fought once ever since I got Stride, which is hilarious. Oh, let's try to get level 16 here. You got DMP off that.
Pathetic.
I think Death Stance next is not the worst option. God. Items she's getting, man. It's just purely for 1v1.
Every king dies. Some
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's done! It's done! Alright, everybody, let me just fix the audio of the game here real quick. There we go. Okay, so we're back with some more Elden Ring gameplay. Here I am at the Shadow Keep. As you guys can see, I tried to leave through this area, but then I started getting fire raining down upon me. It killed Torrent, so I realized that there was another boss I had to kill up here. And I looked it up, and apparently I have to fight someone called Messmer. So what I'm going to do is try to find him here. I'm not sure where exactly he is, but it's a fun little adventure, ain't it? Let's go. Behind him. Let's get a sneak attack. Oh. Okay. That's cool. Bro. Do you just cast nothing but magic? This guy's a massive spammer. What? And this thing respawns every time. Come on, man. Ugh. Okay. I guess we continue. Don't think I'm supposed to go down there. Oh! Yeah, if we get grabbed by the bat, we just get one shot, which is fun. Is it alive or something? Let's get a backstab and get some heals. That way we immediately lose upon taking damage. Okay, some loots. I always like these kinds of scroll storages. Like in fantasy games. There's a pickup there. Yep. Is this Scadutree? Huh. Shadow Realm rune. Not bad. Not in the farming grind set though. And holy, these guys give a lot of runes, don't they? Is that alive? Yeah. It is alive. Eating. Ew! Oh, I thought I'd get a crit. Oh, you're alive too! Very riveting. We gotta get some backstabs here. Or heals. I'm running low on flasks. Ember of Messmer. Nice. I see this guy's like a fire guy. Oh. I thought that would alert everyone of my position. I was sneaking out of here. Okay. Get him. Huh? Like the delayed death sound is low-key hilarious. All right, let's do this guy in. That was cinematic. Are these guys just weaker? Okay. Liar ahead. Which one's the liar? Why is it always dung? I knoweth not. Oh, this guy again. Bro, I hate this dude. It's those homing fires, man. They're so annoying. Dude, it's so annoying. Stop. You want to play like that? Huh? You want to play like that? All right, let's go. Ah, it's real fun, huh? It's real fun. Oh, wow. Projectiles. Whoa. Fucking douchebag. Try to do this the civil way and he's just spamming that shit. Like, if it just flew to you, it's whatever. But the fact that it, like, stays in the sky is crazy. That did not alert him somehow. Ah! That's the loudest death I can think of, and homie didn't even react. I have to kill more of these guys.
Fickle, fidgety little letters. Now, Freya. Don't let it rile you up. Take it slow. Take it slow.
I can hear her, but I can't see her.
Oh my lord. Will I ever make secrets tremble?
Oh, bad by me. Alright, where's Freya? Did I kill her or something? Bro. What do I do here? Whatever. Gotta be careful, we're running low on like...
Will I ever make sense of this jumble?
What? Hello? Is she like underneath me or something? Can't get backstabs off on them, so let's not. This does not go the other way. This is just the way I came. So, of course not. Let's get some backstabs off for some easy heals. Homie's just throwing it out there. Oh. Man, I was like, I only have 80k rooms, so I don't mind losing them, but now I have like so many more. I have like double at this point. Is that a jumping puzzle that I have to do? Let's just English, right? Let's just explore this area fully, and then look into the jumping and whatsoever and whatnot. So there's an assassin here that we know of. Oh, there she is.
Lord, will I ever make sense of this?
And the point of grace. Thank you, game. Freya! Hey.
Oh, hello.
Hey.
I'm afraid I'm busy. Curse upon my lack of foresight. I should have asked Ansbach to impart his knowledge when I had the chance. I'm
What?
afraid I'm busy. Truly. Truly.
Okay, fine. I'll ask Ansbach to see if he can impart me his knowledge, which he can impart to you. Let's see how many runes I have. Oh. Okay, so I have 166k. And my status says I need 200k to level up. So how many do I have in my inventory? So 17.5 thousand. 12.5. Okay, so pair of these makes 30k, 60k, 70k, 800, 85k, 85 500, 95 500, 90 94 200, 9 6 700, 9 8 800. Nah, it's not enough for me to level up at all. So
By my lord.
it seems that we're gonna have to just risk losing all these runes. Oh my word. Will I ever make sense of this mumbo jumbo? Scub, what's up, bro? Bro, oh what? I was trying to heal, but then I had my light flask. The UI. Gotcha. That did nothing. Oh, well, I have my buff dagger. Oh my god. That's what did nothing. It's the dagger I just have like a buff on. Dude, I hate that fireball spell. Like, it's so annoying. It just encourages you to just play so defensively. Ugh. Like, oh, I'm not gonna attack ever. I'm just gonna wait for him to exhaust his moves. Roll, 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 and then I'm gonna go for it. So boring. Yep, I deserve that one. That's damage. Bro, come on, man. Ugh. A long ass combo and like a default enemy. Why'd I have to treat this random guy who respawns like a boss? Like, what is this? I have to learn his moveset. Where do I go from here? Try jumping. Precious item ahead. Oh. Alright, oh, there's a lever there. I think it was there the whole time, I just didn't notice it. Alright, let's go. That changed things. Dude, are the fires really necessary? Is that really necessary when he has a moveset like that? Like, exploring is such a fucking ball ache. You have enemies like that. I might as well just watch a video and never think, man. What is this bullshit? Nice, thank you for the smoothing stone that I'll never actually use.
By my lord, will I ever make sense of this jumble?
Gotta jump from the other side. It's like homing, man. What the fuck? More platforming. Yep, there we go. Don't you dare, bro. Don't you dare. Alright. Now, where am I? Freya, just shut up by this point. Bro, they're just rocks. My word, this piece of stone is simply mesmerizing. This is gonna be the toughest fight ever, isn't it? You fucking kidding me? You know what? I'm just gonna take the lazy way out. Like, if they're gonna use bullshit projectiles, I have no choice but to respond in kind. Wait, if the boss is behind this door, will I have to kill that guy every time? What? Where is it? The game is telling me to just prepare my cheeks by giving me a free fragment. Okay, at least we get a grace point. Okay, we can actually level up there. Nice. Good. Nice. I low-key want to just farm up that guy, because I feel like 200,000 is like more than the amount I'm willing to lose. So he doesn't respawn here. We should respawn here. I really don't want to lose 200,000 runes, man. Wish there was like a way for me to store them. Alright, I'm gonna just go farm and spend them. So give me a second. Alright, we are back. I just put the point into endurance, and as for my equipment, I equipped the Flame Drake Talisman and also the Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman to have enough defenses against this guy because, one, he's gonna definitely deal fire damage to me, and the other one's just good in general because it's physical damage and everyone does physical damage. So yeah, let's see what the game has to offer us. I'm ready for my socks to be blown off. Oh, we actually get a cutscene for the first time in this DLC. Well, we got a cutscene for the lion too, I guess.
Mongrel intruder.
Huh?
That tarnished, it seemeth.
Ah.
Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of light?
I like this guy's voice.
Yet, my purpose standeth
Ugh.
unchanged.
What?
Those
Fire.
stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death.
That a spear?
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Dude, this better have a sick soundtrack for the fight. Okay. Just spawns back in his hand. What? What? What?
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet. In the embrace of Messmer's.
Dude, why did they do so much damage? How do you even avoid that? He just runs at you with his like hand out in front of him. All right, cool. Okay. Okay. I think I dodged it. Also, he takes so much damage. Well, I haven't proc bleed once, so that's probably why. I can try to play it with my dodges, or I can try to play it with my shield. I'll see if I can get some parries off. I haven't been able to do that at all. Wait, did I parry that? Like the first swipe. Like, I guess the second to the last swipe. Dude, it's so weird that he has voice lines, right? I think he's the first boss to have voice lines. What? How does that not parry?
In the embrace of
That should have hit, right? Or I should have parried him, right? Like when I did that swipe. I'm gonna try like a few more times, but it seems like if the parries just keep sucking, then I'll just go back to using my double Reduvius. Trying to cheese it through the range attack. Come on. I think I'm dead on to that. Bro!
The grace of gold shall all be dead. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Huh. Alright, I'm just gonna use my double Reduvia. See if I get farther along with this. I'm out of stamina. Bro, I mean, I dealt more damage, but it just ran me down like a dog. All right, let's just keep going with double Reduvia. Reduvia! Bro, phase 2 is gonna be so fucked up. Phase 2 is gonna be so fucked up, man. Alright. Alright.
Not suffer. Our Lord, devoid of light.
What are we looking at, boss?
Forgive me.
What? Oh! Okay. Thank God it cut to black. What are you gonna do with that? Don't eat it. Okay. Huh? Whoa. Is he like a proper snake now?
Soon tarnished. Wilt thou be taken in the jaws
Whoa.
of the abyssal serpent, shorn of light?
Okay, I'm just panic rolling at this point.
A lightless creature.
Oh my god!
Stein oblivion.
That dealt like a K of damage. Huh. Bro, what the actual fuck? I thought I had that. Ah!
Of gold shadow, death in the embrace of
I got real close to him and dealt so much damage, but but I think bleed may be a bit OP here, but I don't care. They made the DLC with it in mind that you're supposed to break the game, then I'm gonna break the game. Okay. Bro, what is happening? Oh my god.
Narca,
Whew.
a curse upon thee.
Alright. Remembrance of the Impaler. Messmer's kindling. I'm not gonna lie. I low-key feel like this is just OP, and I'm just brute forcing through it. I'm questioning whether I still want to continue with this build, because I've been thinking of going for like a bleed build still, because I think the bleed build is just super fun, and it basically skips the need to just it's like the perfect counter to health sponges, right? It's the perfect counter to health sponges. But at this point, I'm like, isn't this like a bit too OP or something? Because like, if it was a bleed weapon, that's like you have to attack to get the bleed off, sure. But here it's like a projectile, and the projectile procs bleed more than the attacks of this weapon itself, which is crazy. So I'm thinking I could go for something like the Omen Killer Cleaver or something like that, right? Get 2 greatswords that do bleed instead of the 2 Reduvias. Could also go for a... I have a sword in mind that's pretty cool that my friend helped me with. So it's like, I could bust that out, but that would involve me respeccing into strength. So how about this? In the comments, just tell me if this is like too OP, annoying, or, you know, you would rather see a different playstyle, right? Now, I'll probably still try to do as much as I can with my shield, with the parries, and also, like, I'm still going to stay on the bleed build. But if this is a bit too brute force, I just kill everything-y, then let me know. But honestly, given the difficulty, maybe we'll run into something that I can't even destroy with this, and I don't think it's good. But yeah, I killed that guy in like 10 minutes. And he's like fully voiced, you know, professionally done. So yeah, might be somewhat tomfoolery-ish. Alright, let's level up. Let's get more stamina. Okay, now that I'm done with that, what do I do? What? After... Okay, so I'm supposed to go here now to the West Rampart. And this time, I don't think he'll kill me. Yep. The graces are guiding me. I'm being guided. Alright. More bats. Ugh. I thought I was the one who died. Also, this is still... What is this? I thought that was Messmer. But no, it's apparently there no matter what. Oh, it's him! Well, that's cheap, isn't it? Oh, God. Oh my God, the fire is constantly raining on me. When in doubt. Alright, let's go. Rain of fire. Not gonna lie, there's so many spells in the game that the bosses and enemies use on you. And they look so cool and powerful, but then... Like, and you want to use them, right? But then I don't think they're that useful when used by you against the boss, you know? Like, no way is that useful against the boss. Because it, like, what's it? The 50, 100 damage it does per tick to me is cool and all. But compared to, like, a 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 boss health pool, that's just nothing, you know? Whoa. Dude, this is a whole ass area. Yeah. let's go find a map then, which I'm assuming is down here, but... Over there. It's like a jungle arc. I gotta go take care of something real quick. Give me a sec. But I'll be turning to explore. Alright, it's me, Roku, back with some more gameplay, and I've undergone a bunch of changes in my build when it comes to my weapon. You see, abusing Reduvia didn't really feel that good to me because of how easily I killed Messmer, and he's like supposed to be some serious guy. So while I still want to use Bleed, I feel like that delves into the territory of projectiles. And also, why am I at 50 frames, man? This is not optimized for PCs at all. Alright, whatever. So, first off, I tried to go for a weapon that had both a high amount of bleed, that also scaled with arcane, so that I could basically put points into arcane to build up the blood buildup, right? And the first item I came to was this really cool axe, right? Now here's the problem with this axe. It's not a great axe, it's a colossal weapon, despite the name being Blood Rotten Great Axe, which means that the attacks are slow. If I have my shield on, like this, and the thing about the attacks is, like, the recovery frames are so long. Like, alright, so let's just compare it to, like, another weapon, for example, my Bloodhound Fang, for example, right? So let's find it. Where is it? The Bloodhound Fang. There we go. So yeah, okay, so the Bloodhound Fang, bam, dash out. Okay? So it gives me time to get away once I've hit. But this thing, like, the weapon just stays on the ground for way too long. Which means that if I'm not going for, like, I guess heavy air attacks. Wait, let me just try to go for one. Right? It's basically not the best. And I don't want to just be spamming heavy air attacks all the time, which is why I've gone through a lot of weapons and I've upgraded them to see what works. And the one thing that I've kind of landed on is the thrusting sword that you can get from the remembrance of the boar rider guy. This thing, right? So this is a heavy thrusting weapon, but the attack is super fast, right? Like, bam, really fast, which means that I can usually get 2 attacks out in an opening and then roll out. But the best part is, with the bleed affinity on it, it has 120 base blood buildup, and with arcane scaling on that bleed affinity, I get basically 170 bleed build up, which is crazy. Now I've also gone for the Great Shield Talisman, which is this even necessary? Not this one. The other one. This one, yeah. Oh no, it's not necessary anymore. Perfect. That's the other bad part about the Rotten Great Axe, is that I had to use this talisman. Otherwise, I couldn't hold it with my shield, right? So that's good. I can use this for another defensive. What's the face when I need it? But for now, I'm just gonna essentially go for the talismans I need for specific fights, right? These are basically just filler. I'll definitely always have Lord Blood's Exaltation, but the rest of these are based on the fight. So if the fight means is one that I can't parry a lot, or even, you know, block a lot because there's a lot of magic damage, I'll either not use my shield, or I'll switch to this shield with... Alright, I have 2 25 brass shields, and I was supposed to put the Carrion Retaliation on the other one for projectiles, which I'll do right now, actually, after I record this portion. But basically speaking, for bosses that I can't block things from, I'll get rid of this. For bosses where I have to block and go for crits and stuff, I'll go for my crit build with the Blade of Mercy, right? And, you know, where's the Dagger Talisman? There we go, Dagger Talisman. So those 2 here, right? And then this can be just the Great Shield Talisman. Ones where I have to use my special power, because the Spinning Gravity Thrust is actually pretty sick. Because it allows you to essentially survive a long-range ability and then just dive in to get 2 really good attacks off. And the part that I like is that you're actually quite mobile, right? So while the wind-up is a bit, like, high, You get one attack, and you can do another. And this whole time you're moving, and by this point you're probably behind the enemy, which means that you can get more dodges off. So I really like this weapon, and I like it with my shield. Tap, tap, tap. I've also redone my build for more strength. I'll be dumping more points into strength as we go on. Maybe some into dexterity initially, so that I don't get messed up on torrent too much, but I guess it's not going to help with boss battles all that much, so I guess we're just going to go for strength, right? So yeah, we'll see how things go as we move through this area. And by the way, this area is messed up, but first I gotta go get my carrying retaliation, my shield, so give me a sec. Alright, so I have returned from my trip. We officially have the shield with the carry and retaliation. Now the parry on that, while it has the same frames as the golden parry, it's not as good because golden parry has like a range. But in return, one, the parry of it doesn't cost FP like golden parry, and two, if you parry projectiles, and projectiles in this game are like way easier to parry than attacks, because like even the most tricky projectiles have like a moment where they start going at you, right? And it's like a straight line. So yeah, well, it might not be the best at it right off the bat. Pretty sure I'll be able to use that to my advantage in a lot of cases. And honestly, when I saw a video of someone using it, I was surprised what was considered a projectile. I'm not sure if this is the case, but like wave attacks, where the enemy slashes like a wave at you, that's a projectile, I think. So I'll have to try and see. Now, from a map, I've learned that where I put the marker for, basically like on the map, that beacon, there is an enemy there. So I want to get it around there and kill it. Only the exploration in this game was easier. Yo, you're not even on my radar, cuh. All right then. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Huh? That's a pretty sick flip. Nice try, I guess. This weapon is pretty insane, by the way. Those are such quick attacks, and they all procced like it's 2-3 attacks per proc of bleed. All right, where do I even go from here? I already was in this location, so I don't think this is it. Maybe we have to go up the other jumping thing back there. Where did I even come from? Yeah, there we go. Let's try the other one. Jousting! I finally found a weapon that I can joust with right into battle like a knight. Also, this is way not where I'm supposed to. I want to go. Let's try from to go from the tower, I guess. I just want to get on that pool to fight that enemy. There it is. After that, we'll just go the main path that I already was on. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I have to drop down there somehow. I can jump on that, right? Oh! Why they surprised me like my health was like full until I fell off the horse? I hate jumping puzzles! Like, it's one of my least favorite thing in games. It's like hacking minigames. You know? They just, like, they were doing development and they just threw that shit in there, you know? It's like, what? There's not a high number of hacking minigames that I actually like. So let's just try from here, directly. Just torrent turns so weirdly. I almost made it. I almost made it. Try again. Let's try again. We go again. I did not spend all that time killing Relana just to be beaten by a rock, essentially. Sort of jump at like the last possible second. It's not... Okay, I guess we can't make the jump. Is there a... Wait. Elden Ring. Fall damage talisman. Is there such a thing? Negates non-lethal fall damage. What's the point? Okay. Maybe make it so that... Oh, it halves the rate of fall damage build-up. You know? But I guess players could use that to just cheese certain parts of the map, so I can get why they... Okay, this is definitely not the way. Just, like, the cliff gets larger. I guess we can jump on that one from there. Let's try that. I just wish grace points were scams. Like, they just point you towards, like, oh, the grace is pointing off of a cliff. FromSoft is low tier god confirmed. Okay, make this jump. Okay, that... What got in my way there? Alright, we go again. No animals were hurt. Those things are summons. I am a friend of the animal folk. Bro, why does Torrent have cancer? Oh my god. Alright. There we go. We don't make that jump? Hiya. Bro, Torrent is just straight up catching so many L's in this DLC. He gets one shot by everything because he has no iframes, so you're not... Every time there's someone worth fighting, you're just immediately encouraged to get off of him ASAP. And now he can't make these kinds of jumps. Alright, I took damage. But let's get off and try to just look at the surrounding. Okay, that seems like a more doable jump. Or does it? Maybe if I go from here and not the tip. Yeah, this seems like a more doable jump. Just walk off. And double jump on. Why would they make it like this? Okay, this looks like something that can be jumped, right? Like, it's designed like, oh, if you jump... Oh, this one is lower than that one, so, but... whatever. You can go anywhere you want, bro. Exploration. It's on there now. It's on there now. And I'm gonna die because I didn't do the right jump. Well, I hate jumping in this game. I hate the jumping. Why would they make it so you have to jump so much? Like, does anybody enjoy this? You're like, oh man, fuck yeah, another jumping puzzle. Oh man, I can't wait to have Torrent turn around like a fucking car. You have to like back up and go forward to like get out of a position. What's the point of you, bro? What's the point of you? Can I do like a slow ride with Torrent? Yeah. What's the point of you, bro? He looks like a goat, man, with those horns. Let's try to find a more possible way then. There isn't a... Okay, it's not possible though, because this goes down. Alright, I'm gonna try a few more times to make these jumps work. Okay, we did this. Okay, Torrent, don't fuck with me, man. Alright. We get right on there. Oh, this is so asinine. How do I get to there? To where I want to go? It's just 10 minutes of me falling off this stupid cliff. Why would they ever make it so that you have to jump like this? Is there no, like, solution? No tunnels? No, that goes off that cliff. Fuck that. Maybe it's like I can't see because of the cliff. Maybe there's something like right up it, like alongside it. Okay, maybe I can make this. Okay. Can make that, I think. I can't, can I? Maybe if I... Okay, there we go, Finally. Alright. Now, if this map is to be trusted, there's a boss where I put my 4 beacon. Another jump I have to do. Could you just piss off, man? I have no patience for this. Alright, Alright, there's some rocks here. God, Torrent sucks balls! Let's do our special power move. Dual wheel, bro. Alright, let's do this. Let's line them up. Oh. Not gonna lie. Okay, let's do this again. With some health this time. There we go. Okay. Yeah, he's dead. Gotta use a flask to get him back. Also, that robbed my FP. Holy. Okay, according to this, there's an enemy here. Alright, how do I summon this guy? Give me a second. Alright, so apparently the enemy that was supposed to be there was a hippo, which means that all that was a complete waste of time. All we got out of it was the loss of 260,000 runes, but at this point I don't care. I gotta get out of here fast. That thing does this, like, that attack, and if you're still on this bridge, you just die. Like, it just straight up one-shots Torrent and then one-shots you. Alright, so from here, we're supposed to... I think let's just kill this thing. Or try to, I guess. I don't know. Dude, I'm getting such terrible frames because of this thing. Is it even worth killing him? God, it's such a time like sink. Yeah, I'm gonna leave him. And he jumps up here. Anywhere to go? Nope. Can't open the map. Don't do that attack. Don't do that attack. Don't do that one attack, please, bro. He's doing it. Oh, he's doing that one. Okay. We can kind of... Oh! They're going after me. The grace, the grace, the grace. Alright. Let's touch this. Reset him. Like, it's straight up not even fun to fight that thing. Because all you do is you just hit his leg and you jump. Right? That's all you do. You hit his feet and you jump. Alright, so we're supposed to go here. Just right along this wall to see if there's a way to get up. And then we should be good to go. Or I guess we just go through here. Bro. What? Are they playing? Are they doing that TikTok thing where they throw bottles down the stairs? I thought that was an item. Just threw the pot at me. Honestly, if I was one of those pot wielders, I'd do that too. I was like, bro, I'm sick of this. Whoa. They don't even drop items. Oh. 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 I don't know how my neck survives that. Oh. Nice. Too many goons out here, dog. Why is like a random enemy like this tough to kill? Whatever. Let's just try to ride through the area. I don't care too much. I just want to fight bosses, man. Am I wrong for that? That's not the point of this whole series. Bro. Oh, let's grab the thing they're praying to. Oh, Scadutree fragments. Let's go. They're supposed to be here. There's two of them. All right. Let's go to that gazebo. By the way, I hate the fact that I know the word for this. It's such a... Oh, I got it. It's such a word that's like, I'm pretentious. You know, that's what that word is, essentially. I am pretentious. What? Bro. Yoink. Alright, we're going to 40 frames now with these guys. Are they still coming? Well, whatever, let's just try to get these guys. Oh, we get rot from just the groundwater. This is just how it's gonna be, is it? Okay, okay. Let's wait, let's wait, let's wait. Should've gone fire cleanse me, but I took all the points from my faith out. So the knowledge of spells eludes me now. Oh, come on, bro. Bro. Those things are such disgusting abominations, aren't they? Pretty sure Torrent doesn't get Scarlet Rot, right? Oh, he does, he does, he does, he does. Oh my god. Why am I still getting it? Why am I still getting it? Oh my god. Okay. We're out. Okay. Do not want to get the Scarlet Brain Rot. Let's just stick to the walls. Yeah, the Scarlet Brain Rot is basically whenever an Elden Ring player or a Dark Souls player makes fun of another player because of their build. I call it the Scarlet Brain Rot. Pretty funny term, huh? Go, 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 go. What are they worshipping? Who knows? Who cares? Okay, I did all that for a cookbook. Ah! Bro, why? Oh, I survived. Gods. Oh my god. Wow, that was close. Okay, Blood Fiend's Fork. Let's kill these guys, yeah. Oh my god, I love that attack! Whoa. Bro. Why does he have such high range? Bro, give me a what was that range though? Alright. Oh. I'm on a stamina, bro. Take that. He's got 10. So the 10k is just what I did at the end. So this guy's got more. This guy could beat like Godric, not like. It's Godric, right? Bro, what? Anyway, I'm pretty sure he couldn't beat Rick though. Rick, as in Soldier of God, Rick. Oh, that was such a dumb joke. Anyway, okay. Well, let's go the other way. By the way, the issue with my mouse constantly leaving to other monitors is getting worse. It's not getting worse. It's just there. Every time. Do I die from this fall? Oh. I really don't care for like what. Let's go up this area then. I think it's where we were already. I'm just running in circles at this point. So, there's an area I fell off there, right? Where do I go? Alright, so I fell off that area, I'm pretty sure. So let's not do that. Alright, we're on here. Can we get up higher, maybe? Death ahead. The weather changed. Fucker. God, you can't even see him because of the tree. And Torrent's dead. Alright, so if this isn't where I'm supposed to go, where is? Let's just kill these guys while we're at it. Alright, never mind. No torrent, no torrent, no torrent. Alright. Gotta keep in mind that he's still shooting at me, so maybe we try to take the fight here. What? What was that? Oh, he is magic now? I need him to come over here so I don't find the line of fire. Alright. Good. Let's get that. Come on. I'll admit that I wasn't that good at exploring the base game either, but fuck me, man. There's so much more, like, verticality in the DLC. And it's like a good and a bad thing, because the good thing is that they can fit a lot more shit and content in a smaller place. But the bad part is all the exploration is done through, like, tiny ass caves and shit that you would never in a million years, like on a normal playthrough, find naturally. You know, or at least I wouldn't, right? Maybe it's just a me issue. Right, I would have no idea how to get here, basically, right? Well, here, specifically, not really, because the shield was pretty straightforward, but not the shield, the bridge. But, like, a lot of the areas, you gotta just sneak up to. Not sneak up to, but just look videos for. How did he not notice me kill this dude? He heard. Why does he have a 5-hit combo? Bro, we're at like 20 frames or something while he, like, what is happening on screen that takes that many frames? Alright, let's just reduce the settings of the effects, because that's just ruining everything. Quality settings. No, not this. Effects, let's put them low. Still 60, but at least it's better. Try to go through here again. Oh, there's an area that I wasn't even aware of. And it's an elevator. Nice. Alright. I got off a torrent because I had the feeling I'd get two-shot by those projectiles. Staircase up. Nice. So that's around there. Oh, there's a grace point here. Back around here. Oh, back it up. Scarlet Bud. Oh, torrent! Come here, boy. Yep. I'm not I'm not I'm not dealing with all that. He's back to the same area anyway. Dude, Torrent got demolished by all that. There is a grace point. Anything up here? Why even make this higher area? Whatever. Oh, there's a boss up there. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go! So... we're in here. This is south, okay. Monstrosity, huh? Huh? What is that? What is that? Okay, the whole thing is a hitbox. So I gotta get real close to her. That's her, like, weakness. Phew. I hate that, like the base of the thing is a hitbox. What? I'm lost, bro. What? Okay. Alright, so let's think about this. We're not doing a lot of parrying. We're not doing a lot of shielding. Even though I could, but I don't know if I'm ever going to get to a point where I can parry, like, her attacks. Can I parry the magic slashes? Because I'm getting the feeling that I can't. Because any kind of special weapon attack is unparryable generally. So let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. I'll keep the Bloodlord's Exaltation. No shield. She has a lot of physical damage, so let's get that. Or get. I could go this and proc off with a Scarlet Rot she puts on on me. That'd be weird. Can just go for the stamina. Yeah, let's dual wield this bad boy, get more strength. That increases the damage, right? So 382. Because I've heard that when you dual wield a weapon, it increases like the strength buff. Yeah, it has like a solid 50 damage. That's pretty cray. Alright, let's go. Why is she sonicking? Fuck. Are we're getting comboed. Oh, I didn't even see that. It was in the wall. That was a grab, I'm pretty sure. She's gonna crash down, is she? Huh? 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 Oh, the effects are still killing my frames. Huh? Aww. No, alright, let's try it again. Okay. I was trying to have fun, okay? I was trying to have fun with my cool new weapon. What is butterflies? And that killed my frames, if you guys saw. Holy. What did they do that makes it, like, the performance so vastly different? Because there's nothing new in terms of effects or whatever in the DLC that would cause that, right? Like, logically. Basically, compared to a normal game, there's way more, like, crazier stuff in the normal game. Ooh. That was rude. I should have gotten out of that. Oh, it explodes. Okay. Whew. Let's get the rot exaltation then as like a counter. So Adam, she gives me the rot. I get more power. Where was it? There we go. So I get 40% extra damage just by Unga Bunga hitting her. And getting hit in some cases, I guess. Where's my... There we go. It took me with it. Whew. Look, this attack wasn't fun when it's on the fat guy. Okay? Bro, stop moving so much. Okay. You need to drink that last one. There's so many more. I deserve that one. Nice. Whew, give me more power. Also, I don't think the rot thing even activated. Or is that it? Like the one that looks like a tear. I think that's it. Still no strong foe. Lover or lover? Why is it always bad? Bro, what do you mean lover? That thing was a lady, right? Of some sort. Oh yeah. More Scadutree fragments. Can't believe they went for the Kung Fu Pentatonian. Can't believe that they went for that. Pretty crazy, actually. Doesn't even increase my damage. Alright, let me think here. Let's get even more strength. Actually, maybe it's better for me to go for more dexterity because it gives me more, like, of these guys. This gives me a lot of that too. One of each. Let's just go for strength. Then when I'm dual wielding, we get more of the scaling. Okay, let's get the shield back on. Huh? Oh. Bro, you don't have to do that, huh? Like animation. We get it, okay? So exaggerated too, like, huh? Like, huh? Like, what? Praise the Elden Ring. Dun, what? Burn the ceiling tree? I don't even know what this is story-wise, so give me a second to think. I'm gonna Google it. Alright, so without spoiling myself too much, hopefully, I found out that that's like the last thing you should be doing, right? To, I guess, finish the DLC, I'm assuming. So what I'm going to do instead is explore the rest of the world and kill the other bosses. So here is, I think, an area... Well, there's a lot of areas that I haven't explored at all. I got to get to this whole area. And I'm not even sure if I know how to get in here, but I'll probably Google it. And then there's this area. I just want to get as many of the bosses as I can. But here we are. Let's ride forth. This area is called the Dragon Pit, so I think we can all guess what we're going to be fighting. Yep, a lot of dragons. Guess we're just going to ride head first into them. I don't like how close they are to each other, so I'm going to have to basically aggro like two of them. Are they dead? This one's dead. That one's dead. That one's alive. Can do a sneak attack crit on it. Don't think so. All right. Let's just ball. Okay, where's the crit area? Where's the crit area? There we go. Where I clicked. There we go. There we go. That was light work. Only 90k. That makes sense, right? Like, that was no work at all. Okay, so, came from up there. There are two paths, the path to the left and the right. The path to the left goes all the way around here. Path to the right goes... I actually don't know where to go. choices. Let's go down. I feel like the path here goes... Was I here already to find something? Because... In a sec. Taking a hit. Anyway, this area right here... Or not area. What I often do when playing Elden Ring is I just, like... When I need an item, I just Google where it is, and I just ride while avoiding everything just to get that item. So... Yeah. Gonna go here first to see if... It's, oh, that's a big fucker. What's up, dude? I love herbivores. So chill. Uh-oh. Battle music. Are they all gonna aggro me or something? Lover ahead? Ooh. Hey, you don't need to say twice. You don't need to say anything to me twice, bro. Alright. Ooh, loot, loot, loot. Igon's cookbook. What's in that little pot? Grand Altar of Dragon Communion. What is this? Bro. I mean... Okay. Communion with Bayle? What? Oh, that thing is alive! Hey, what's up, dude? Okay.
Picture yourself feasting upon a dragon's essence, on the throbbing heart of the oldest, vilest dragon of them all. It would be the purest form of communion, the fullest sating of your hunger and your consummation as a dragon whole.
Her mouth doesn't move when she talks. What does that even do? Devour Draconic Essence. What does this do? Alright, there's no downside. Let's do it.
Yes. As of now, there you will find Bayle, the oldest land-bound warrior. Devour. I will grant in the name of my lord,
Scadutree. Oh, we're being marked. What even was that? Oh wait. All damage negation. Okay. It's consumable though. Sight. Okay, how? Wait. What's the duration of this? Dragon's Blessing. The consumable item, brand new consumable. Blah 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 blah. It's 70 seconds. Alright. You know I hate short buffs. Part of the reason why I'm not even using Bloodflame Blade anymore, which would work with this, I'm assuming, is that I hated just sitting there trying to reapply it over and over again. So, if that can get me on top of here, I know there's like a golden hippo up here that I've been trying to get to, and I gave up. Don't think there's a jump to be made there. I just want to get like a vantage point to just look. Yeah, it is where we get there. Nice. This place looks kind of cool though, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, we'll just go and let me just look at the map here. Okay. Supposed to be the boss is gonna be in this pool right here. Let's just walk normally. We'll get to. Why is? Oh my god! I love this filter. Oh my god! I love this filter. Everything's like everything except the red flowers. Oof. Oh, it's this motherfucker. Yo, I missed you, bro. I missed ya. You can't get away from it. It's such a like minion that they don't even mark it as boss. Whoa. The boat is hitting me. Oh, he made another one. Oh, poison! And I have the exaltation. Nice. And I have both of them. What is this? There we go. I get 1K? That is insulting. That is insulting. 1K. Alright, okay. You might as well just tell me to go fuck myself at that point. Huh? Is there a point of grace here? Tree. Not the Scadutree. Bracelet. It's a very trash map, but it'll do. There's one right up where I'm gonna go. There we are. It's annoying because wait, I was here? Did I already kill this guy? Oh, and I didn't. What? That's... What? I'm not gonna risk falling down. I think the thrusting weapon, aside from that amazing joust charge, is like this thing again. Oh my god. And it's got friends this time. This is killing its friends. Knock it off, bro. Oh! Explosion. Ah! Huh? Was the fire on the ground damaging? Whatever. I really hate this boss. Did not like him the first time around, don't like him now. It's just, like... Alright, so look. When a boss is that mobile, and that skinny, it's just annoying. Right? Like, the one with the Scarlet Raw boss, she was super mobile. But the thing was, her, like, tails, or whatever those were, they were like hitboxes. So you could just hit those and do fine for damage. This thing, though... Like, it's mobile and it's thin. And you're never gonna hit this thing's head. Even though I did right there. Oh my god. The little bird, man. Thank you, kill it. He it flew over it. Whoa, that was close. Don't jump on my hidey hole, bro. Oh, okay, that I forgot that thing was just like... What? What does that second thing of damage there? Like the first blast I get, but it's the second time that has killed me. Like it's just, am I walking on the fire? Is the fire damaging? Can you just come down so I can kill you? It's a die close. Any more? One there. There's another one. Ooh, nope. God, it's just reacting to my input. Huh? What's even there? gonna go for the head. I should just stop going for the jump attacks. Mistimed it this time. Oh no, oh no. Okay. I only have one left, and let's just use my wondrous flask. So far away, actually. Bro, stop walking away! God! It's so skinny and the targeting is so fucked. Because if you target its head, you don't, like, his head is so, like, forward that you can't hit the body, which is, like, the main hitbox, man. Why they... Dude, if you're gonna recycle a boss, at least recycle one that isn't, like, just dumb to fight. Ugh, no, I gotta go regen. Swear to God, man. Why did they reuse that boss, huh? Let's see if I can get the... like this one without incurring the wrath of Raw. Nope. Another one. It's such a dumb lock-in spot. Stop, dude. Why do you have little minions? Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. Dude, the little minions and the stupid tracking. Quite the annoying ass combo. I wish the moves of a boss made it hard instead of like a gimmick, you know? Like, oh, the arena is so small you can't see the boss. Gimmick. Oh, these attacks, they stay in the sky for a few hours and then they come at you. Gimmick. They're these fucking annoying things that just pester you while I try to kill this guy. Gimmick. I'm not even in the area. How does it spawn? It's like attacking low. I've aggroed 2 of the minions. Oh, the ground does damage. When it does that, the ground does damage to just stand on. I didn't even see it. Alright, it's gonna die to the fire, right? I could dodge into it. I'm kind of losing my mojo a bit. Yeah, I've definitely lost my mojo. Ah. No, not the head, the body. Huh? Ah, I'm dead. Never mind. Is this really necessary to spice this boss up? He went through that. I could just dodge into those spears though. It's like in Africa. There we go. Smithing Stone 4. Smithing Stone 4. Just spit in my face at this point. Huh. Ooh. That one was annoying. Yeah. I think I killed it. Like, that gave me fragments, right? Or is that a different boss? I don't know. No clue. I'm being real. Also, I should have just rocked the carrion retaliation into that one, right? Because when it does that attack with those really slow orbs, pretty sure I could just turn those against him. Alright, so... wasn't there supposed to be a hippo here? Look, actually. Oh. Yeah, there is. So that's, here. Get away from me, bro. You're not even on my radar. Also, I low-key realized when I killed the, like, the other hippo, that golden hippo is straight up, like, specifically the most annoying one to fight because of the arena. The rest of them aren't nearly bad because you fight them in the open. Oh, nope. Couldn't get to the other one. That's what you're locking on? Finally. I like that they can walk these things. Holy. Alright, so where even is my beacon? It's up there, apparently. Yeah, these flower things are annoying, but I really want that loot, so I'll get to it. Bro. Yeah, skeletons are annoying to fight, so I'm just gonna not fight them. Hello, little guy. Yep, Marina stamina there. Bam. It's infinitely more manageable when you're not in that arena. It's infinitely better. Like, no joke, this thing made me lose my mind with that arena, and here it's like nothing. It's actually just nothing. Alright. I hate fighting those things. Just so annoying and not worth it. Let's see here. Fighting that. Kill that, kill that, kill that. Alright, let's do the dragons now. Let's go the other way. From here. Yep, I'm gonna hit the bathroom real quick. Alright everybody, it's me, Roku, here with some more editing table commentary after the fact. Now, unfortunately, it happened again. I forgot to switch on my microphone. It's like I have to put power to it on the XLR separately, which I forgot to do this time again. So you're going to basically hear me talk about it, and I'll kind of just be reacting to my own gameplay and providing commentary based on my thoughts, feelings, and etc. So, this is the point where I'm exploring the Dragon Barrow, I believe is called. Here is basically me just coming into the pit. I think I had already killed... I already went through the other path, I do believe. So this is me going down the one to the left, right? I'd already gone down the other one and killed the Tibia Mariner and the bird thing. I forget the name of it. But yeah. This is one of the favorite parts of the DLC for me. Because usually dragons are massive health sponges, but here it was kind of different because... Well, I mean, the first two were meh. But the first one was kind of funny. The second one was not so funny. But the last dragon fight was amazing. So, we're just going to get through that. Here's me poorly navigating through some cliffs. Checking the map every 2 seconds. I mean, the thing is, I just suck at exploration in these kinds of games because they just make so much stuff, right? Like, in terms of like the environment, there's just so many things to just pay attention to. And I find myself getting lost, like, all the time. Like, I can't tell left from right, up from down. I'm of the opinion that this game 1,000,000% would be a lot more easy to explore with a mini-map. Like on the top right or something, I mean, it's just empty space anyway. Just stick a mini-map in there, make it go away in battles, whatever, right? And that would make this a lot easier for me personally, I guess. And so, this was the first dragon fight. I was kind of surprised that there's two of them, and I didn't know which one to attack initially, but I was like, okay, one of them is glowing with lightning, other one is not, so I gotta attack this one. This battle was particularly challenging, because, essentially speaking, you know, like that big AoE fire attack that the dragons usually have? You kind of have to deal with that while trying to kill one of the dragons. So while it doesn't happen earlier on, there are many moments where I'm trying to kill a dragon and we just get hit by a fire from the other one. And the bad thing is, the dragons deal such, like, a noticeable amount of damage to each other that, like, you're essentially just are killing them on your own. So, yeah. Torrent is also just prone to getting completely destroyed here. In this fight as well, I ran into a bunch of challengers actually using my stabbing sword because it's kind of just like... Alright, so a lot of weapons are like swingy, right? You swing them. And with the big swings, it's a lot easier to aim because you just cover such a huge area. So at some point in the swing, you will hit the enemy. But with a stabbing weapon, like your hit frames or your hitbox for the sword, they're usually kind of thin and small, which means that if you're not really aiming perfectly with the elevation, it gets really messy, right? You miss hits constantly. Now the obvious solution to this is the lock on, right? If you lock on, your character will automatically aim the attacks perfectly, but the issue with that is for massive bosses like this, there are multiple lock on points and like it's not easy to switch between them in the middle of a fight. So you gotta just clunkily move around, spam your like lock on button, and like there's like 4 or 5 different points to lock onto. So let's say I'm going for the feet. If I'm locked in on its head, then it's gonna be a bit rough. And that's just an example of me getting flamethrowered while trying to kill the main one, right? That's the biggest problem there. But anyway, with these kinds of big mobs, big bosses, it's just the lock on is hard to control. So, yeah. You still have to play with the lock-on to not miss the attacks with the thrust weapon, but it makes life harder. Let's just put it that way. Okay, they're burning each other. Little did I know that that lightning attack was like the least annoying one that I had to deal with. And man, first off, it's weird that the falling rocks don't damage you, but Torrent gets absolutely bodied here. And it's weird because Torrent usually has like some sort of resistance to the things that you walk on. Like in Caelid, there are these pools that give you Scarlet Rot, but if you run across them with Torrent, you're kind of spared from it, right? Not here. Here, if there's anything on the floor that will impact you, it will impact you while you're also on Torrent. Here we get lucky because the fire kind of gets blocked by that rock over there. Should never get hit by that tail whip. Yeah, here I just go for the smaller one. Get it down quickly. As quickly as I can, I mean. So I can focus on the big boy. I really love this weapon, by the way. So I think I talked about the build earlier, right? I definitely talk about, I mentioned it, but this is the sword of Commander Gaius. And the great part about it was that it perfectly fit the build I was going for. Now, on paper, the Rotten Great Axe fit my build as well, right? But the main problem is that it is colossal. I kind of just talked to some people about it and did some Googling to see some Reddit threads. And I think a lot of people are in agreement with the notion that colossal weapons suck. Like, I feel like you're just doing jump attacks, and that's it. And you gotta wear worse armor, right? You can't have any other weapon with you, no shield or anything, which was kind of rough in this DLC. So to have that shield me for parries and whatnot, I'd have to sacrifice a talisman spot, which could be very useful to basically pack the resistances of that which I need. But yeah, despite it having Scarlet Rot in addition to Bleed, which was really attractive to me because upgraded, it gave me 169 Bleed per hit and the Scarlet Rot. So it just seemed amazing on paper because if I go against like a really difficult boss and get enough hits for that Scarlet Rot to tick in, that's going to do percentage health damage. over the next minute or so. Now, maybe that's not the best because most bosses last like a few minutes anyways, right? 5 minutes at most on average. And it's like you're messing around trying to apply the Scarlet Rot for, I guess, the first 2 minutes, and it's only 60 on it, right? 65 or whatever, I'm not too sure. So assuming that the enemy has a Scarlet Rot or poison resist of like, let's say 400, that's gonna take you like 7 hits, right? And 7 hits with a colossal weapon, you're like halfway done with phase 2. So at that point, like, Scarlet Rot is like not even that useful, right? But that's just the side point. I would have taken it if the weapon was at all usable. The recovery frames from attacks is just so long that you can't really recover from anything. You can't roll out of attacks in time if you are impatient. Which is why I basically went on a massive journey looking for weapons that can replace it. And here we kill the dragon. It's not that special. And that weapon was this one. Because it's not a special weapon, like it's a special weapon, but it can be given Ashes of War and different affinities. And when given the blood affinity, it had 120 bleed per hit, with the arcane scaling 169, and then the rest is just history. So here we talk to Egon. Do you not remember? I'll just let the comp roll.
When fear was yet foreign to you. Drake Warrior.
I like this guy from the get-go because, like, first he had a really cool voice, and also he gives you props for killing the dragons, which rarely is done here, right? In Elden Ring, most you get is like an offhanded comment, which is insane. But this guy is cool, and he requests that we use him, summon him. He's a Drake Warrior, the hunter of dragons.
My soul yet lies on the mountain.
So yeah, just sitting here chilling with him. He gives us his finger for tri-finger butt hole. But yeah, this is where I had to basically just make an exception to my summoning rule, right? I had to make the exception because, like, you know, Batman doesn't kill, but when it's that one comic storyline against Darkseid, he makes exceptions. And in this one, Egon was such a compelling character that I had to basically honor him by using him. So here's just me faffing about with the menu because I thought the finger would be near the rest of the fingers, but no, you actually don't need to do anything with the finger. You just need to go into the fight, and then the summoning glow is on the ground itself. So yeah, weather's getting a bit more lightningy now that we kill that thing. So we head further down. Now, it was a bad idea to go straight down from here because I only have 4 flasks on me. And like, I had no idea that like there'll be another boss straight after this one, right? I just thought we were just gonna chill a bit. But yeah, this is me looking at the way forward and realizing that it's not the way forward and that it was the other one. I try my best to just like have a system for exploring routes and just go to the one that I think is like least likely to end up in a path first, right? And then go with the most obvious one, because the most obvious one is the main path usually. So if you do all the side things first, then you go for the main one, you basically have everything covered. That's usually still not enough in Elden Ring though. The exploration is so not my alley. The heavy use of jumping in the DLC really ticked me off in general, but a lot of the exits and stuff are so like hidden well around, like it's just like this rock fell over in this village, and if you go around it, it's like there's a tiny little cave there, like a tiny little slit for you to enter, which is like, it's so like, I'm not gonna say unreasonable, But all I'm going to say is I would not discover like half of what I've done in the DLC without like a guide. Without a guide, I'm lost. But yeah, more Scadutree fragments. Master Shifu's on the warrior blossom. Dragon number 2 with only 4 flasks. Senessax. Now this one is a... I mean, it's a pretty normal dragon, but unlike with other dragons, also Rip Torrent again. See, unlike most dragons where you can just sit at their back legs and just wail, you can't really do that against this one. Most usual dragons is like they have one attack that's like this massive AoE they gotta watch out for, but the other attacks like the wing attacks, the tail spin, the spin into bite, they're really predictable. So you're basically just good to go just rushing their back legs and just spamming them with your attacks. And a great part about my setup and the usage of bleed is that dragons are usually such massive health sponges, so bleed is like a godsend in helping take care of them. So yeah, I couldn't even see him here, which I did not like. And then this is where I die, I think. Huh? Got a bit more fight left in me. But yeah, this one is different in that every single one of his basic attacks, or most of the basic attacks, summon like an AoE of like creeping lightning. And I realized basically too late that all I had to do was just keep attacking its back legs, but every time he goes for an attack, I had to just look back and then jump. That's like the simplest way to avoid this damage. Because the thing is, when he's attacking under his head, he's not going to hit you with his hands. So the main thing you're dodging is a lightning. Now there I did a pretty decent, clean dodge of both the hand and the lightning, but you should not be in position to be hit by the hand, right? Lightning, you're just going to be because of how massive it is. So yeah. It was a long night recording all this gameplay. It's gonna be an even longer one than me having to record this over commentary. I only realized that my mic was off when I started a boss battle in the next episode. And I'm happy that I had my mic on for that boss battle, but a bit upset about this one. Although, if I'm being real, I was just complaining a lot for these bosses, so maybe it's like a blessing in disguise of some sort. There we go. Picked up my runes, although I don't really care about leveling up anymore. That's kind of the sad part about it, is that I've prepared my entire level of power to get through the DLC, and like the base game is gonna be a cakewalk, because the base game is still built around levels, and I'm like level 215 or something, which I hear people beat the first run at like 120 or something, and I'm at this much. Now I'm going for like a completionist-y run where I do everything that I can. So I guess that will put you naturally at a higher level by default anyway, but still. Okay, here we go. Bam. Slams down on us. Drink, drink, drink. Yeah, getting stuck in the chain of just drinking potions constantly is really bad. Because it's like, when you drink... Okay, so first off, a lot of the bosses in this game do input reading. And I found out what that is. That's basically, when you press a button, the boss will react to that button you pressed, instead of the animation. Like, if you've played this game, and the boss hits you with that perfect attack the second you start drinking your flask, that's input reading. It's like, it detects what button you pressed, so it's reacting to that like an AI instead of reacting to physically seeing you drink the potion. Which, I mean, it's like, it's a minor difference on paper, but in the game itself, it just makes it seem like when you're on the back foot, let's say you're dodging a big attack, the boss will constantly just punish you for trying to heal, right? So it's really easy to just get stuck in this loop of constantly healing, getting hit, healing, getting hit, healing, getting hit, and you can't do anything about it, man. So yeah, this bad boy takes me a while to take down. He's a pretty powerful Kuzu, although I do think I get him this run though. So yeah, I'll just shut up for now and let you guys enjoy. Alright, we are back after killing the dragon. Hope that was entertaining to watch me slay that thing. Onwards we go. Now, as I mentioned, well, I'll get to what I mentioned later, but for now we're just pressing onward, right? I just wish that there was more to do in this specific area, but I mean, it's fine, right? I like... The thing that this DLC makes me like... The way it leaves me is it just leaves me like hungry, you know? Like, there are specific parts of it that I absolutely despised, but there's a lot of parts that I just loved, that I wished that there was more of in the base game. And this is one of them, right? Like, characters doing super cool epic attacks are just awesome. And by epic attacks, I don't mean it's like cheese, right? Because this DLC does that a lot, where an enemy does a move that kinda looks cool, but it's just reused, refreshed, you've seen it a billion times, it's just an annoying mechanic by now, right? Like, I don't like that. What I like is when a character does something cool that I've not seen before, and just the sheer state of panic that I'm in trying to deal with it. You know, like, it's just exhilarating. Now this is just me coming back to the area. I did have a grace point, and I was like, what if there's another boss in front of me? So I went back to get more potions, you know. But yeah. Yeah, I hit those guys once, and I realized that they're too tanky to kill in one go. Quickly, so I just decided to go onward. All these dead dragons. Slaughtered by their own kind. It was just me getting spooked by all the lightning and stuff. And I'm not sure what to feel about this grace. One, it's nice that it's there. Two, I went all the way back. Bro, please. Alright. Here we are. This is me trying to figure out how to move on and proceed. This is not the correct way, but we do get an item, which we check out here. Egon's cookbook. He's my favorite cookbook author. I'll just say that much. I mean, crafting is so underutilized, and I don't think I've crafted like anything like at all. The entire I crafted the oil flask to free Alexander. I remember that. But aside from that, I haven't crafted anything else like it the entire game. Despite that, I like the author of this one. So this is my favorite cookbook series. Egon Oliver. Yeah, I almost died there to the stupid fall damage. And this is just me going around in circles and not realizing it. Because basically you're supposed to go with the top part of that, right? Like you're supposed to go up top and then jump forward after and get on that little... I don't know what it's called. It's like the thing that if you jump on it, it makes you go up. Or if you're jumping on top of it, it cancels fall damage, that thing. Right? Take that one, parkour up there, and then go up that, and then you proceed. That's what we try to do here, or we just straight up do. Yeah, not a big fan of the jumping puzzles. I feel like there was more. Maybe there's still a lot in Elden Ring that I just haven't checked out yet. But, and it might just be way easier on console too, so I'll have to leave that in there. Because the thing is, like on PC, when you press W, the controller equivalent is just mashing the most hardcore direction. Like you're not going a little bit forward or back, you're doing maximum. Right? That's the equivalent of using mouse or using keyboard. And you can only go up, down, left, right. You can combine any two to get the direction between them, aside from left and right, and up and down. So you can get like the top left, top right, all that stuff. But that's still not very fluid, right? You're still just stuck in those like directions. Like it's why movement is so choppy, and it's why dodging specific abilities is a bit of a nightmare for any sort of specific movement you have to do, because you can't just go like on keyboard. I feel like if you're going in a direction, you're committing to going in that direction, right? You're going in that direction. If you have to go do like a circle around, it's way harder to do on PC than on console. So yeah, here we are at our destination. This is basically me trying to figure out how to summon Egon, right? I see the pit. I'm like, okay, the boss battle, 1,000,000,000% happens in here. So I'm like, let me see if I can find the summon sign for the homeboy first, because he was really insistent on coming. And this is just me Googling it. Literally, Like, I'm not above admitting it. I Googled a lot with this game. A ton. Google, YouTube, guides, whatever. But basically, if you guys see those bones to the right of the screen, the summoning icon is on that white piece of, like, soil. Right there. Yeah, I was facing it there. But it's right there. Right? You need to activate anything from the outside. You don't need to use any item. You just gotta start the boss, and it's right there every time. Which I didn't know. I thought I had to activate the summoning pool because I knew that sometimes summons only work if you do the pool. So yeah. Faffing around a bit more here for me. Then we cut to the part where I watch the YouTube video, come back, and then realize that it's in there. Right? Like, oh, it's supposed to be in there. So we go in and start the boss. And this boss is awesome. I wish I wasn't rocking such a powerful build. Because this boss, it would have been sick to be in it a bit longer. You know, it took me like 2 tries to kill it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Maybe 3, I'm not too sure. But yeah, I'm like, oh, it's supposed to be here, but it isn't. Huh? Go forward. The second I hear the boss, I just run around to that area, and there it is. Drake Warrior, Egon. My man has undying hatred for this thing, and this dragon, it looks like a death claw from Fallout. It is insane. It only has 1 foot too. It looks so grizzled and mighty. Egon is just, this whole time I'm laughing, by the way. Whole time, because whenever someone speaks, they don't talk a lot, right? And they don't talk usually, but when you do some of them and they talk, they don't say much. But Egon is just going crazy with the lines. like, I'm just like not focusing at all because I'm paying attention to Egon's voice lines, right? Because of how hilarious they are. But yeah, that bleed hit doing 9k is crazy. Let's combine it with the other attacks, right? We get lightning. We get burned. And I'm very certain that I die around here. Yep. We just get sniped. The thing is, the funny part is, so when he flies, he does those random lightnings and he shoots one right at you. The funny part about me dying there was that he was actually behind the wall, if you guys saw. So the lightning went through the wall and hit me when I couldn't see the dragon itself, which is funsies. Oh, well, as I said, this is a fight that I'd rather that I wish that I had been in longer. And I'll definitely go through with it more if I'm in this like a second playthrough. Oh my god, I just realized that it has no arms. Wow. One messed up dragon, man. Should not have gotten hit by that. My pigeons are waking up. Alright. Haven't got a lot of hits in yet. He's focusing Egon. The thing about Egon's usefulness in this fight is that he's actually not that useful. Alright, so like, the way ranged summons work, as far as I can tell, is that... Alright, so you know how when you're using a bow in this game, and so there's an area where the arrow travels straight, and then it dips down, right? Now, normally as a player, you just aim higher if the target's that far away, to get the hit in anyway. Not the AI. The AI will just straight up walk towards the boss until they're in range to get a hit in. Which means that in a lot of cases, they're just spending more time running than actually hitting the boss. It was also an archer, which was a bit weird, as like, it's not getting into their face-to-face and grabbing aggro and holding him for a while, is just kind of pestering the dragon, right? But yeah. We're just working Bayle. Yeah, I know GRM worked on this, so that's why he named the Dragon Dread, right? I don't think he worked on the DLC, he worked on the main game. Yeah, that was crazy. This part is insane. This is the part that he flies up, right? Oh, I kill him. Okay, that was already in there. Yeah. Really wish I fought more. But yeah, Igor is just going crazy. He's just tweaking.
You shall haunt me no longer.
My Maz is alive through the sheer power of hatred. Which is respectable, honestly. Oh yeah. My voiceover mic setup doesn't have any voice filters. So you guys can hear like breathe and etc. Yeah, we're just pumping points in the string. Like at this point, it doesn't matter what we even pump points into. My build is like essentially like its final form. All I need is like 30 strength. I mean 60 strength, 3rd dex, 80 arcane, and the rest of the points just for my stats based on what I need for like armor equip or health or FP even, I guess, stamina. So yeah. I do this, and we try to visit Egon after this, I believe. Huh? Do it, past me. Alright. Here we go. We ride in. And then we are met with what can only be described as, well, the tragedy. Well, not really. I mean, the thing is, right, homie was like holding on due to his sheer hatred of that dragon, right? And he went out like a G, right? He went to like Alexander. I think Alexander's death was like upsetting to me initially, but now that I think about it, of all the deaths that there are in this game, of all the ways there are that people can die, he got it good, man. He like Alex died doing what he loved. So did Egon, right? He's the Drake warrior, and he slayed the final Drake. So yeah, pretty sure he has the same kill count of Drakes as Kendrick, I guess, at this point. Yeah, I'm going crazy with these references, huh? Yeah, when he went into the dragon pit, he should have said, I hear dead people. Or whatever. I see dead people. You know, the start of Not Like Us. But yeah. This is just me talking about which places I want to visit. Essentially, I hadn't discovered that entire up area, so I was gonna essentially go through whatever I need to go through to find it. And this was a bit of a rabbit hole, right? It was a bit of a maze to get there. But, you know, a few YouTube videos here and there, and we got it. So the funny part is, to get to the area, you gotta go in here and do like an emote, right? Which I didn't know. But I don't think I even had the emote by this point. So, yeah. This is me not seeing the lever, even though it's right there. Yep. I have very functioning eyes. My eyes aren't bad. It's just colors and light, you know? Things need to be very bright for my eyes, but not too bright, right? And also, I cannot tell the difference between, like, not colors, but just things. I hyper focus on specific things on screen and ignore everything. But I'm pretty sure I already mentioned this in a previous video, or maybe in this one, I don't know. But okay. Standing mightily, awaiting adversaries. I have to say, the higher Skadoosh level fragments, or the Skadoosh fragment levels, definitely helped in terms of making these areas more manageable, right? It's definitely just the beginning that's jarring to play through. I feel like they should just, I guess, make it way easier to find the Skadoosh fragments at the beginning, or way more clear. Because, although, like, it makes it clear, but I don't know, man. It's just, you're not really, like, how do I even put this, man? How do I even put this in a way that makes sense? Alright, I'll try to compare the base game to this. So in the base game, the way you progress your power is through levels. Okay? And levels you can get from anywhere. Some are better places to farm levels, some are worse. You can get it from bosses, you can get it from selling things, getting things, whatever. In the DLC, your power level is locked behind exploration. And the thing about exploration in this game is that it's amazing to do, but it's never like a must, you know? You don't have to explore to go through. You can't just mash your head against the boss and get through it, right? But in the DLC, you can't really do that as hard, you know? It's a lot more difficult to just brute force through a boss by just sitting there constantly dying to them. So it's like, you're kind of forced to adapt your playstyle and stuff like that. And that means that something that wasn't mandatory is now mandatory. So it's a bit of a jarring sort of change. Yeah, my friend told me about this guy actually.
And quelled each and all, and I hereby swear to never cease. So please,
Like, I didn't even know he was here
grant me thy grace.
initially,
Leave me with my solitary.
but then I found him actually, and now we give him, I think, the good eyeball, right? I don't know. I like giving people second chances. What can I say? I'm a merciful guy. I got a big heart. A big heart.
Queen Marika.
Queen America, dearest mother. And this kind of annoyed me. It's kind of like when a surgeon goes through a 15-hour surgery and everyone's thanking God. It's like, bro,
Decreed by the grace of gold.
I'm the one who gave you that. Not America, me.
Sanctity imperiled.
So low respect. So yeah, I now get him as a summon, which is unfortunate because I don't use summons in this playthrough except for Egon. Egon's cool. But yeah. When I notice or sense that a summon will make a situation more enjoyable, then I do go for summons. That's my general rule, right? Like, if a summon dilutes the fight, then that's a big no for me. And I learned that from the Lion, where I got the summon, and I know it's a really difficult boss, and, you know, you're not... Most people will just use the summon for help anyway, right? The fact that I used it there to and got through it in like 20 minutes, it made it feel like this is not the experience I'm supposed to have. Now, on the other hand, the English, right? The dancing lion thing wasn't like that interesting or cool of a character, right? It's like this, it's like a Chinese sort of like Mummer's dragon, but like lions, right? So, is it that interesting? Or no? Don't think so. But I mean, the dragon, for example, was really cool, right? So that's like an example of the difference. So yeah, it's just me exploring. I'm gonna take a break from the commentary. Be back. All right, we have returned. This is just me lowering, well, pushing this lever, and that causes the water level to lower so that you can explore the ground level of this area. I have to say, talking in post feels a lot more chill than actually doing so in the gameplay itself. You know, feels more like, it feels less like you watching me play and more like us just chilling. You know, relaxing, talking about stuff. But yeah, this was pretty cool to see in game. Like, it's like a water dam, but it's been like held up here. I was trying to do this to get to the hinterlands, but the thing is, on my way to the hinterlands, I end up somewhere else entirely. Well, not entirely. It's the place next to the hinterlands. Go deal with that, and then I go to the hinterlands. So, yeah. For now, here is that little tree. I was like, oh man, has this ever happened in nature where like a tree is like just think about it, right? Also, I'm a little sick if you couldn't tell. But yeah, have you ever seen a tree that is fully submerged in water? You know, because if it's an area that the water goes in, that tree would probably just straight up not grow, right? So it has to be an area where someone put water there, like a man-made thing. Don't think it just happens in nature. Here I just find it really hilarious that there's this little gap. Like, he threw the thing at the enemies there and just walked off. And this one was like also funny because this homie's just charging in there. Yeah, drops off. So long, eh, Bowser? Yeah. I am not Italian. Had to just put that out there. There was a time I kept getting the Italian allegations. People keep thinking I'm Italian because I pronounce mozzarella properly. But it's a lie. Alright, we dropped down here. Found a bunch of cool items. I wish I... Okay, I'm not saying I wish I used summons, but I'm saying I wish I had a reason to spend those glow words or whatever, like the upgrade items, because I have so many of them. Also, here we're just bodying this dude. It was hilarious because those exploity guys kind of just destroyed him. Right? They're the reason why I killed him so quickly. And they all die when he's dead, which is fun. So yeah. A lot of choice for exploration, which ain't good for me. This area is honestly kind of maze-like. Like, low-key maze-like. Not in the sense that like it's literally designed like a maze, but more so that like it's kind of hard to navigate because a lot of it looks the same. So this is where I'm supposed to go to get into that other area. Alright. So yeah, we explored this the last, which I was just lucky, I guess, with my intuition there to do it last. Because if I didn't do it last and I did this like first, as I did in the order right here, I would probably just not even check out the rest of the area in this stage or in this place. But to be fair, I didn't really get much from being around here anyway, so it's not like I'm missing out, you know. Didn't miss out on much. So yeah, we're just running around with our little lands. Yeah, this breaking kind of just shook me. I was like, well, what's spawning? And then it was this thing. Like, this is not a particularly difficult boss, but it's quite an unpredictable one. Because it doesn't really look like anything, you know? Like, what does this look like? Like, what animal, what thing does this look like? Because I can't tell, man. It looks like the joke I made while recording in the commentary that I didn't pick up was that someone from FromSoft had their kids draw something. And you know how when a kid draws, it's like, it's very much a stretch. Let's just say that no kid is a Da Vinci, right? Let's just put it that way. Let's just say that no kid is a Picasso. Let's put it that way. So they take one of those drawings and they're like, all right, let's just make something as close as we can to this. And they came up with whatever this creature is, you know? So yeah. Not a difficult fight though, particularly because it bleeds, right? Any enemy that bleeds is just way easier to kill because a lot of my power is, like in this build, is gated behind the bleed. I put 18 to Arcane and I have a Bloodlust affinity weapon. So also, one thing that sucks is that you can't put Bloodflame Blade on weapons they've put affinities to, or at least bleed affinities. Because if I could cast Bloodflame Blade, that's why I have like those spells memorized. By the way, I went back, I respect, and I put 3 points into Faith so that I could use the Bloodflame Blade. And then I realized after Googling it that you can't use it. You know? Now, to be fair, it'd be completely broken because Bloodflame gives flat damage to your weapon and 40 bleed buildup over 2 seconds, but it stacks. So it's just like, it's the same bleed buildup, but it's just delayed. Which means that this weapon would have 210 bleed buildup each attack. It already has 169, but like that much is just pushing it, right? So that'd be awesome. One part that I'm not a big fan of is how little I use the special power of the weapon, you know? Like I didn't use it at all. And then a lot of the times that I did use it, I just got punished. The only times I found it to be really useful is against like invaders and human enemies, because then it's like, because they stagger from like just being hit a tiny bit, you can just straight up maul them and then go for the other attack too. Exploring. Another one of these things. Nice. Just nothing really to commentate here. We're just running over him, essentially, with a little care in the world. Are you? Excellent. All right, let's get out of here. I think I fool around here quite a decent bit before I move to the right location. I mean, that's a part of the design of, like, I don't know, like, I feel like the way FromSoft designs locations just doesn't mesh well with my personal style of exploration. You know, I like it where you can look in a room and just see everything you have to do by just looking at it. But here, it's not always easy to just tell the difference between background, like, you know, just background objects, furniture, things. There's something that you have to interact with, you know? Like, let's say in like a CRPG, for example, you can very clearly tell, alright, this is background, this is what you have to interact with, you know? That's why it's like I think CRPGs at this point are my favorite genre. you know, your Baldur's Gates, your Tyrannies, your Divinities. The last one I played that really stuck with me was Rogue Trader, actually, which is pretty sick. Love the Rogue Trader. But yeah. Okay. Resting up. That Grace site is basically just the last thing I wanted to find before moving on, by the way. Like in my head, I'm like, oh, I gotta find this before I can go on through that door, you know. I think I make it over there, right? Kinda. I try to, and it only has a jar on his head. The man who ate Alexander. I hate Alexander. Why do you hate Alexander? No, I hate him. What? That's how the conversation goes in my head, essentially. Alright. So yeah, we go down. You need a special gesture here to get through. And man, like, how do people even figure out what gesture you need? Like, there was no guides when this just came out, right? So who figured out the first time that you gotta do this gesture to continue, you know? That's what I want to know. So yeah, this bridge was completely just ominous, by the way. I fully expected it to just fall at any second. Alright. Iris of Grace. And here we are. Another boss battle. Now this one is an interesting one. This is the, well, let's just allow it to appear, I guess. This is the Scadutree base. So yeah, here it is, the Scadutree Avatar. It's kind of like a sunflower with its roots. It doesn't bleed. It does a bunch of holy damage and physical damage and bleed damage, right? So what I adjusted when fighting him was getting the right talisman. So I got the talisman that you can get, I forget the name of it, but it increases robustness, right? And you get it from the top left of the map, from the Shadow of the Earth tree, from that region. And it gives you so much more capacity to just not bleed. And then I took the Great Shield Talisman, and also the braid of, the golden braid, right, that you find in the village, right, top right. The reason I got it, I had it before I even gone to the area, was that when I talked to my friend about the DLC, he kind of just gave me some useful talismans, and that was one of them. But yeah, homeboy came in clutch a big time. But then I got to the area myself anyway, so. But yeah, that's the holy damage, and I think going for the carrying retribution against that isn't even that good of an idea. So here I'm like, oh yeah, I killed him so easily, but for some reason bosses become a lot harder on the second try than the first try. Because this boss respawns, and it does so twice. So you have to kill this boss 3 times. And the second or third time, he spawns with, like, that looks like 3/4 of his health, 70%, roughly. So, you gotta just do a whole lot of chopping, right? This boss fight took me quite a bit of while to just understand how to try to beat. And honestly, I hated it, right? And I still don't like this boss, even on like a conceptual level, because So the main problem with the boss, I think, are those thorns, right? But the thing is, it's not really clear what the hitbox of the thorn is, right? And there's this one attack he does where he hits the ground and he spawns thorns from the ground. And that's the main problem with the fight. Because when he spawns those thorns, it's like, I might be wrong here, but when you're hitting him at his base like this and he spawns those thorns, it is absolutely random whether you get an area to go to that will give you safety or not. A lot of the times you're just stuck in the middle of it, and you can't really dodge them anyway, because all the thorns don't spawn simultaneously. The ones around where he punches, they spawn first, and everything else spawns with like a delay. So it's such a messed up ability to try to dodge, honestly. It's really just messed up. Another thing is, a very important thing that I didn't do, was that I didn't lock on in this fight, which sucked. Because, alright, so my logic is, yes, the head is the weak point, but if I'll just go for the body, then I can get more hits in, so the damage is the same. That logic does not go here, because the thing with the heads of a lot of bosses in this game is that their heads are always like out of reach, right? Not this guy. This guy almost always keeps his head between his attacks, just low and slumped over. And his head does like anywhere between 3 to 4 times more damage, or it receives that much more damage than his root. So you absolutely should just be keeping a lock onto his head so that every single one of your attacks just goes on there. Because you can see, I hit it and it dealt 800, right? 867. And I hit his base and it does like 200-300, right? See? Yep. It's like, it's straight up like 4 times. Or 3 rather. But whatever. So yeah, if I just focus the head, this fight would have been a lot shorter. Now this ability is quite tough to dodge, but it's kind of like a movement thing, where you gotta use your movement to help you dodge. Alright, so the first 3 bursts are dodgeable on their own, but the last one isn't because of how many attacks it is, how many beasts, rays of light. So you gotta use your movement to dodge some of them, and then just roll through the rest. But yeah. Again, like, if I just locked onto his head, I'd be hitting his head there and doing maximum damage. Which is just free damage that I'm giving up, by the way. It's just, I'm always reluctant to lock on for these really big bosses because of how messed up the camera can get. Alright. We're just stuck in the loop of constantly trying to heal here. Yeah. That attack is still bull in my opinion. I think the way you get used to it is you try to stand next to the ones like near where he slams the ground down and just get used to the timing of dodging the first wave of them, you know? But it's like, they didn't even spawn in waves. Each one has its own like spawn timer. Now that I watch it back, maybe I'm wrong, but man, like the way that attack has the most spawn ones, but the one where he does like this one, right? Like they're just spawning at different times. That is messed up. Again, way better if I just go for the head. Way better. That head charge is such a like a free ability, free attack to damage, by the way. It's literally asking you to kill him at that point. But I fool around with this guy for quite a significant amount of time, actually. Actually avoiding it, wow. Yeah, we just get completely lit up there. Holy. Holy moly. Ah! You died. Alright. Here I basically do some theory crafting to adjust my build, right? Not theory crafting, this is just me showing you my build, right? This is the build I used. Not gonna lie, I feel like this game would be like 10 times harder without the turtle talisman that regens your stamina. Like, actually, the game would be significantly harder just because of that. So yeah, golden braid, great shield talisman, and the mottled necklace. The weird thing about this ability was that because the second one is almost, not almost, just straight up always, like he's closer to you when he does the second wave of those, right? And that means that you're basically looking at like a shorter travel time that you kind of just got to get used to. Me just desperately panicking to get away because all the attacks look the same. And I don't know which one spawns the thorns. Yeah. A lot of safety in this one. The thing is, once, you know, the thorns don't deal damage after they've spawned. So you can freely just walk into them. Which is not something that I realized. Yeah, I just died here. I should have just drank a pot. But that's fine. Alright. Just bash my head into this guy. This is one of the more unenjoyable bosses in the game, in my opinion. Like, I have to say. Not in the game, in the DLC. Because we're taking the whole game, I don't think anything is more of a torturous experience than twinned gargoyles. Right? Those twinned gargoyles are like an actual crime against humanity. Right? They're a terrible design choice. And I fully stand behind that statement. This thing is like, I wouldn't call it the twinned gargoyles or the DLC, or like valiant gargoyles, but I wouldn't say it's that good. Like it looks like a cool boss, mind you. It looks cool, but it's just like the idea that it just slams the ground and randomly these thorns pop out and they have this seemingly random pop-up time is so crazy to me. Like, that's just insane to me, because it's like, dude, that's not like something predictable that you can parry or dodge, right? Because if an enemy did like a slash, right, it's more manageable, it's more dodgeable. Even these things, right? These things have such, the projectiles, they have such a weird sort of like timer as to when they hit. So it's like, when you rely on these kinds of things that are just weird and ghetto, instead of like a solid slash or like a readable move, is that you lose moments where a player can just react to things, right? And the thing about this game is I feel like the best boss fights are the ones where you're rewarded for aggression, right? I think the best boss fights are the ones where, because you were aggressive at that point in time, you actually get a few hits in, right? Some damage. Yeah, sure, the enemy comes back in, but because you were aggressive, you know, were rewarded with more damage. But when they use attacks like this, it so dilutes the experience of the boss, because you're supposed to just get hit by it until you learn how to dodge it, right? You're not gonna just, you know, dodge it off for the first try. And when they do abilities like this, that are unreactable to because of how weird they are. Just have a get a drink. So yeah, when you have a boss that's just very difficult to read, who does attacks that are also not clear in terms of what they damage, like this ability, you don't know if it damages the ground, what type of the ground, how high are the thorns, are the entire thorns the hitbox? Because the real hitbox is like a cylinder around all of the thorns, right? It's not the individual prickles, which doesn't go along with the rest of the game, because the rest of the game, you have to specifically connect your weapon to the body of enemies. You can't just... The enemies don't have a hitbox around their model. It's just their model, right? So precision, when it comes to the animation, is part of the game. But when it's part of that, then it's like, you know, it just gets thrown out the window. And the one who has the advantage is the enemy, not you. Like, the idea with these bosses is that you gotta just make them feel fair, you know? Make them feel like, oh, he got me fair and square, and not, oh, he just cheesed me. And when you rely on super cheese, unpredictable abilities, like the thorns like this guy does, it promotes basically just, like, permanently being passive, dodging, and then getting 1-2 hits in. And that's like, it's such a passive, just kind of boring, honestly, playstyle that I'm not exactly a fan of. I'd much rather have, like, again, something that rewards me for being aggressive, not something that always punishes it. And that's the one thing that every single, like, terrible boss in this game has in common, you know? Like, it just, like, they don't even do much themselves. They do, like, a fake combo, but the real point of the combo is to trick you into thinking that their combo is over so that you roll and they catch you off the roll, right? That's, like, in every single boss, essentially. They bait you into rolling when you shouldn't. And it's like, I know it's like a bit of an abstract thing to, I guess, even notice, right? But I hope I'm not crazy when I'm saying that, like, roll baiting, if it's called that, is like in every single boss in, like, the DLC / game. And it gets repetitive, right? It gets, oh, this again, where he does this one combo, where at the end of the combo he looks like exactly how he looked when he finished the combo before, but this time he does an extra set of moves, you know? It's like that being a constant factor really just kind of makes you sort of swallow your pride when it comes to aggression. And not a big fan of that. So yeah. Another issue that I found, not just with the bosses here, but the game itself, is like the bosses are scripting. And okay, if you're not a League player, you don't know what that means, but basically scripting is just hacking, right? And scripting is kind of like when this happens, automatically react to it, right? So the script that these bosses have is that, like, whenever you heal, you go for this specific attack and you will catch the heal out every time. But the thing is, the attack that they have to cancel your healing doesn't start when you're, like, halfway through the drinking animation. It starts the moment your guy reaches for his flask. So that they're not, like, reacting to your guy drinking anything. They're literally just reacting to you pressing the button, right? And it just feels so off. Because you're in this state of, like, you know, am I really getting unlucky the third time in a row where every time I've drunk a potion, he's done the same exact attack? And it's like, no, the bosses read your inputs. The bosses know what you press, and then they react to it, like, afterwards. Like, immediately after. So, that being there is another gripe I have with the boss in this game. I don't know. I feel like I'd prefer bosses that are, like, a lot more dynamic and fast, you know? Where it really feels like a fair battle, you know? I always love the invasion fights in this game, by the way. Because if it really feels like you're on common ground with the invader, you know? And just trying to get through them. Here, I start focusing the head now, right? And the ultimate thing that I learned is just, I just gotta lock onto it. But I'm pretty sure I just gotta be locking onto it. This took like a solid 30 minutes. I thought it'd be a cakewalk with how quickly I killed him in the first sort of attempt, right? Because first attempt, we just blitzed through him without even using that many flasks. But then, like, now I learned my lesson, I guess. This battle goes on until, like, the end of the episode. And man, I actually went ahead after this, played more, and the amount of stuff that I recorded was actually insane. But unfortunately, for the most part, I didn't record with my mic on. So that sucks, especially because there's a moment that I really genuinely reacted to with enjoyment. But I will be, I guess, trying to describe it a bit more eloquently in the post-game commentary. This guy's just messed up, bro. We're dodging, we're chilling, we're schmoozing. Like, I'm not even sure how you're supposed to dodge that, man. Like, still, this is me after I beat him, by the way, talking. How do you do it? Right? Because I've dodged it a few times, and every time I feel like it's just RNG. I get the feeling that the way you're supposed to do it is watch on the ground with which yellow area spawns first and which spawns second. So you're supposed to run to the second, and like be in the second, and run towards the first, and then roll as soon as the first one spawns into the first one, because then the thorn won't hit you anymore, and the second one will be avoided, and you'll be in a safe zone. Now I think that's how you do it, but I don't know if the thorns just damage you, right, when you stand in them. Like from what I can tell, they don't, but I get hit by them so much that I have no idea to observe whether they hit you if you weren't initially hit with them, right? Kind of a weird timer to dodge his spinny thing too, because both his arms and his head are hitboxes, and they travel like separately, kind of. I got so mad when he just spammed that ability, by the way. We did get to put some hands on him in this specific situation, though. When he was up against this wall, he got cheesed slightly. I also think that this weapon wasn't the best choice for this fight. I should have gone for something else that's like more physical, that just scales off with strength and arcane. Okay. This bad boy again. That head attack is such a... It's just asking to get punished, but it's such a weird attack to just even see coming. If you're not like because I was up against the wall, I can't even see it, right? But yeah. I think 2 or 3 more tries and I have him. The reward you get from this boss is the Charm of Mikola. And honestly, it's not that useful outside of the main boss fight of the DLC, like the final boss. It's only useful there. Which I honestly didn't like. Because, I don't know. I thought they gave Mikola like a gray rune. But, I mean, I guess you get that from killing Mikola, and this is not Mikola, this is like a flower. So, whatever. Still chilling, still rocking up. At this point, we're kind of just, we've gotten the memo, right? I still haven't locked on yet, which is like destroying a lot of my potential for damage. So this is still without me locking into the head. I'm trying to fight properly. Just getting hit by everything to try to learn how to avoid it. Here I was like, oh, if I kill him before this projectile reaches me, I'll... like, it won't damage me anymore. What a fool I was. One thing that's with this game is that whenever the boss is low health, you always get so greedy to get that last hit in. But that can usually cause you to die, you know? So, I think it's always good to just have discipline no matter what. He hit me with every single one of those, by the way. Yeah, panic rolls. Rip. In hindsight, it doesn't look like a hard boss, but this specific attack, this one thing, makes him hard. Right? That one thing. Everything else, cool, fair, whatever. That one attack is just bull. Right? It's such a stupid gimmick. And all it serves to do is it just inconveniences you as a player. And just chips you for damage that you can't. Alright? Good stuff, good stuff. Man, honestly, I wish there was this feature with Elden Ring that you could fight bosses again after you beat them. You know? Like, if you come to the area where you fought a boss, it should give you the option to restart the boss, you know? Here I tried carrying retaliation to see if I could block those things. And I do block them, but one of them only. And these swords didn't do any damage because they hit the body. They did 100 each. I think that goes to like 1001.2k if you hit the head with it. By the way, I have no idea how to control those swords at all. I have moments where I parry and the swords are just stuck in the air and I'm waiting for them to just fly at the enemy because I'm like relying on them for like range or whatever. Yeah, we get bodied here again. Sucks. Okay. This is the second to last try. This is where I'm just going all in on his head to just destroy him, try to. Okay, that's what I like think is the right move. Like you move outside of one thorn area and then you dodge into one that's already like blossomed, kind of. Yeah, homie really putting the hands on us. If I just dodge the other way, I think I'm good to go. It just spams it. What a cheese dog. I hate that you only get like 3 swords at a time. I wish I could just stack infinitely, you know. 6, 9, 12. As many as I block. Here, get greedy for some hits in. And we get it. Rolls. The thing is, a funny thing about how I time things, by the way, and this is like, it punishes me so much in Elden Ring, is that, alright, so, when I have to time something in games, I always tap twice. And that's because in fighting games, right, when you have to do something frame perfect, so let's say that you have to do something frame perfect, or you miss a combo, giving the enemy time to block, right? So to do a frame perfect, if you try to do it with one tap, you can either get it right on point, do it too early, or do it too late. If you do it too early, you don't even get it out at all, which can just lead to destruction. If you do it on point, perfect. If you do it too late, then you're giving the enemy time to block. Now, if you do it twice, you basically remove the chance of you even, like, completely missing it. So in League of Legends and in fighting games, I constantly just like I press the button I need to time twice. And that's such a mistake in Elden Ring. Like, you gotta time things individually. I guess there is missing it, but you know, it's more so like a thing of you get more leeway to dodge specific attacks. Here I just lock into his head. And the one try I do is the try that I kill him, because every one of my attacks that I previously just put into his body or just missed are now hits, right? So I already have him his first phase done already, essentially. This is what I mean. You gotta use your movement to dodge some of them and then just roll through rest. The lock-on is just messed up here. Yeah. It's just so annoying. The lock-on of big bosses, so annoying, actually. Like, look at the camera angle, man. Isn't this criminal? Glug. That's first phase down. I'll just let you guys enjoy this one, huh? And here we basically just finish him off. This is a pretty cool attack, honestly. Like the blast of it. And he does it 3 times there just to show how angry he is. But the whole slumping over because I have an energy thing makes him an easy target. And there we go. The boss is finished. We have won. Took like 30 minutes. Not proud of it, but whatever. So, that's the end of this episode. The next episode is going to be absolutely fire for you Elden Ring lovers because it is me closing the DLC out, and what I do is I just go around doing the rest of all the bosses, all the quests, everything that I can do. And man, it is my favorite part of the DLC. There are so many amazing moments that I went through that I'm just chuffed to get to, like, that I get to share with you guys. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, which I hope comes out a day after this one because I've already recorded a lot of the footage for it, right? But I'll have to record some more stuff. But yeah, see ya.